You see what I'm saying?
Fire.
So I never wrangled a cow in my life. Like I'm from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? I don't wrangle cows. You know what I'm saying? I ride horses. So cause I respect cowboys, so I make sure I stay in my lane. You know what I mean? Like I'm a horseman. I ride horses, I teach them tricks, I make them do stuff, but I don't hop off horses and wrestle them to the ground. You know what I mean? Like that ain't that ain't how I got into it. I just got into it riding. But I respect cowboys. But I do go to like trail rides, rodeos. I haven't been to Oklahoma because I'm so focused on trying to build my spot. Um, and it is an expense pulling horses. It
Yeah.
is an expense. You know what I'm saying? And then
Shit.
when you get there, you got all the poop in the trail. It's work. You know, it's a lot of work. But uh,
Nigga, try having a 17-year-old. You shitting me?
oh,
Yeah, you shitting me? Oh my god.
I just enjoy the feeling of an animal that's powerful that choose to submit to you because you have proven to it you're trustworthy.
Okay.
I enjoy the
Mm.
you know what I mean? Like getting it the day when it didn't trust me and it doubted me to the point that we could ride down a busy highway. And when I was in New York, I rode I rode down 42nd Street. Police ain't say
Fire.
nothing. Only time they said something when I got to the where they sit on them steps. They started rushing me. They told me I couldn't come with it where they be dancing and everything. They ain't say nothing. You
So
know what
you
I'm
just
saying?
going down, you just going down Madison and shit.
The white shirts was out there. They ain't say nothing. They looked at me. They ain't say nothing. I
Okay.
love riding. And
Ave with a horse. Nobody said nothing. You ain't got no passengers, no nothing. You just pulled up.
when I came to New York, I can't come. I ain't going nowhere without a horse. I just can't.
Fire.
I just can't. I gotta have access because I just can't. I don't watch sports. I ain't sitting there watching no game. It's like I'm gonna ride, or I'm gonna sit outside like I am right now. I'm in my truck. I just sit outside and just watch them. Just sit here and just. I don't want to do nothing else but be at the barn all day, like straight up. Like
So
Love it,
I
bro.
want to know the story. Like you came to Atlanta. What was that? Give us a story of the transitioning from like DJ.
so, like oh
Now
yeah.
you do full time horseman.
Remember when I came to Atlanta, I would program get a college degree.
Hmm.
Once you get that, you're gonna life gonna be great.
Hmm.
You're gonna have everything you want. You gonna have no problems. Once you get that paper, that's all it is. Then you're gonna retire, and you're gonna be everything. Then once you start living, you're like, nah. People that graduated and I'm still in college, they coming back for more education, talking about they can't find a job because they underqualified or overqualified. I'm like, this ain't adding up. For
Mm.
me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you back? Yeah, yeah. They said I was not qualified, so I'm trying to get my master's. Now they said I was overqualified. They didn't want to pay. So I'm like, I got to figure something out. So I just kept doing my DJ thing. I got to a point where I did 4 years at Clark and I couldn't pass my exit exam because it wasn't a test. I had to really intern at a business. And then once I saw what it was, I'm like, why did I choose PR? I do not want to sit behind a desk doing statistics about objectives and missions and tactics and what's the percentage of how many people. I was like, this ain't me. So I just never went back. And I just took the opportunity to DJ for Jaquan. I just been winging it, like really, like just flowing. When I
That's
went out on tour, I had fun. I ain't gonna tell you, I had some fun on tour. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I got that out of my system now. You know what I mean? Like this, that world. I'm like, I don't need this no more. It was cool for what it lasted. And then rolling with Biz, like I was had access to things without really having to put in that much work. You know what I'm saying? Like when he went to the Playboy Mansion, I went to the Playboy Mansion. When he DJ for Magic Johnson, I was there. So when I'm around these people, and I really wasn't feeling like I'm seeing Tom Cruise, Serena Williams, Jamie Foxx, Nia Long, but I'm not feeling like how most people feel being around them. But I'm not thinking about horses either. I'm just confused at that point in life. Like, what am I gonna do? Because this ain't feeling like how I thought it was gonna feel to be around these people. And then we was in Tijuana on a tour, and I saw a Mexican. He ain't look rich. He had all these horses tied to a string. And then it clicked. Like, I forgot I like horses. I seen the Mexican. Because remember, I'm programmed that only rich people have horses. Doctors, lawyers, right? coming from Brooklyn.
Hmm.
Got to be retired. So I'm like, I'm looking at him. I'm like, but we are in Tijuana, so respectfully, I'm not saying, you know what I mean. But I'm like, well, shit. If he
You know what
doing
that's called, right, Brannu?
what's that?
In Tijuana, when they got all the horses tied to a string,
What's that
the
called?
poor man's Ferrari.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I ain't want to say nothing crazy. I'm like, I'm gonna let him say it.
Oh, horsepower.
The original Polo.
Cause I'm like, he looked so happy though, and I'm looking at him, and then I'm with these rap people and the girls around, and I'm like, my reality and my dream faced each other at one moment. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, it was clear as day. Like, once I get back, I'm done with this. I just jumped right into the horses. I
So-
never owned a horse, didn't have a trailer, didn't have a truck, didn't have a ranch. I just went and brought a horse. I ain't have nowhere to put it.
Shit, what the fuck? How much you buy a horse for?
Horses are not
buy a horse.
Yeah, so people think horses are like super expensive. They can be.
Okay.
You could buy a horse. You could buy a horse that's $1 million. You could buy a horse that's $2,500.
Like, but how do you know? Like, you don't want to buy a Volvo, and I came there with Ferrari money. You know what I'm saying? How do
Like
you know?
somebody made, yeah. So when you see $1 million horse, you're gonna know it's $1 million horse, right? You're gonna look at him like, whoa, okay.
Okay.
When he's standing next to something in Central Park, you're gonna say, okay, I see the difference. They got 4 legs, but this motherfucker right here is phenomenal. Like perfect, like proportion body, not just externally, also his head. Like what can the horse do? You see what I'm saying? And what has he already won? So most horses that's ranked that high, they come from a bloodline that has already earned, that has won earnings, that has competed with other top breeders, and they have won. So now the bloodline is like you are Mark Curry, so you're worth off the rip, coming out your mama belly, 100.
Right.
Now once I teach you some stuff, you're gonna be 500. So, but a $500,000 horse and $1 million horse can die and break his leg quicker than one you paid $2,500 for. So I look at it. Everybody put a price on it. It's up to you what you want to pay. For me, I look at it like, get the horse that works for you and just enjoy what it is. Don't compete. It's levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to compete with the big wigs with $1 million horses. Just ride. You know what I mean?